Evening and welcome back to Cosmeteer. My name is Books, and tonight we're going to continue on with our Cosmeteer Ironman Admiral difficulty playthrough. So, without any further ado, let's just load up the stream and jump straight into it. We have about an hour tonight before I need to run off to an airport to pick up someone. So yeah, that's our time frame. It's already set. Cool. Thank you again, everyone, for the comments as well. I had some great comments around the Icarus and suggestions for improvements there that I'm going to probably take that up once we build another Icarus, maybe in this system as well, depending on how things go and how many losses we take, as well as how much fame we get and our ability to increase that fame. Now, where we started off last time, pardon me, just had dinner. Was we had this unknown contact coming in, making a beeline straight for us. Maybe it'll veer off, but most likely it won't. So we are getting our crew set to be able to intercept that. The Kestrel is rotating in place. The hour's coming up just to block the shots. Actually, now that I think on it, the Kestrel can probably go like that instead. And then we'll get the Ares to come out the side here as well. Thank you everyone for responding as well on the YouTube poll. So just a quick note on that, I'm going to keep it out for a while in terms of what game I should be playing next. A lot of you saying just keep playing Cosmeteer forever, which I'm taking to mean that everyone's enjoying this series, so don't worry, it's not going anywhere. What was the other thing? There was another thing I was meaning to mention, but yeah, let's get into the action, right? We're here for some Cosmeteer, not for me to talk about my problems and oh yeah, you're gonna. All right, we'll strafe back then. He's coming in quickly here. Get out of the way, Ares. We got fish to fry, so we'll actually send him up like this, and then the Ares like this. All right, here it comes. The enemy will be revealed as this guy. Okay. I've got to admit, this looks a little bit terrifying. So we have fairly heavily shielded fronts here. Shielding up an iron beam. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. And it looks like they're all combining into a single beam as well. And we've got another 4 high explosives there, another 5 there. This is a fairly decent missile iron cruiser, as well as an EMP. Okay, where's the cockpit? Here. So I think the best bet here is going to be for the Ares to come up, the Owl to just kind of stand off, the Kestrel is going to move up here and then rotate in, and the Kestrel is going to take a shot, maybe one of the storage bays here, because that's probably going to have ammo in it. In the meantime, the Owl can just come up to here. Alright. So we got some zappiness going on. I'm not sure why we've got some zappiness going on. Oh, someone's coming in. We've got a minor transport here as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like they've got any guns to assist us, so that's not going to help. Yep, you're no fun. Alright, I think we just rotate now. We're just going to cancel, rotate, and make sure that this is targeting this. In the meantime, the Owl can just stop here, and it can also shoot out some missiles as soon as it's in range. Here we go. Alright, that's just chipped off the front armor. That's about what I expected. And I think the disruptors, if they're going to do anything, they're probably going to shoot that. And we definitely want the Aries creeping in closer. And if I had booster engines on this, I would so do that. Now the Owl's taking some point defense. Yeah, taking a few hits, and then there's that Iron Beam coming in. It is actually 2 beams. Alright. I'm not liking that EMP though. I'm wondering if I can get these guys to actually target a specific missile. No. That's also unfortunate. Alright. So we're starting off with a fairly tough fight in my opinion. They're gonna totally try and drill through these guys. I think we want to try and rotate slightly like this. And the Kestrel is going to keep rotating to try and take out some of those missiles as soon as possible. Maybe we'll change that actually. We might go for the back missiles instead. Now the Ares, once it's in position, I want you to sit off here, please. Fortunately, these are presenting a fairly slow target. Yeah, okay, we took out a decent chunk there. That's going to help a lot. Kestrel, most valuable player, proving it once more. We'll rotate back this way. And yeah, this has taken a fair beating, so we'll tell the Owl to rotate again, because otherwise we might see some really bad things happen here. Yep, it's trying its best, but we got a shield back up, did we? Nope, it's just bouncing off this one, that's alright. As long as it doesn't burrow through, yep, cool, we're good. Took an EMP there, unfortunately. Now, as soon as the deck cannons can, it's going to target that. The Kestrel, in the meantime, could actually probably try and... This is the point where I would like the beam weapons intact, if at all possible. When I go to salvage this thing. Because that's good money right there. But I don't think it's in the cards. Yeah, we should just play this safe at the moment. We'll tell the Kestrel to try and knock out this central part. And we'll just rotate it back. The Owl is... It's really only taken armor damage so far, so this is good. The Owl is standing up to this. It's not necessarily enjoying the experience, but it's not exactly hating it either. And I'm pausing a lot. Alright, I think this feels like a really good point for me to get my obligatory screenshot in. So what is it? Control Shift U. And yeah, this is a nice scene we've got here. Print screen. Alright, obligatory screenshot done. Gotta get those thumbnails. Alright. Did that actually shoot? I don't know if we got a shot off then. Come on, the Kestrel. Or the Ares might do it. Alright, yeah, see this? Oh, that's almost another. Man, I don't know what to do here. I've got so much screenshot potential. I just want to take them all. Look at this. I've never seen beams kind of do this before. We're gonna enter cinematic mode here and just see if I can rely on. Oh, boom, man. Yeah, this guy's down. So it's just a matter now of the Ares taking out either the cockpit or the reactor. And I think we just got the cockpit, so dead in the water. Cool. All right. So we survived. The Trodoc didn't actually even escape during that fight, so we'll just tell it to go off to the side here now. And we'll move things in, because we can probably salvage this guy straight away. Unfortunately, we blew up a fair bit of it. in the process of destroying it, but we didn't lose the owl. And we weren't exactly in position. We weren't horribly out of position though either. But it wasn't exactly, you know, us being in the best position to fight. So I think we need to transfer some crew to the Trodoc. I think definitely staying and fighting rather than trying to jump out was the better option here too. Yeah, look at all those goodies. Trodoc needs a paint job again. Looking a bit scruffy. Now, I'm pretty sure the owl needs some more ammo, so it can go pick up some of that. Because I will have exhausted some of its missile stocks doing that. It's also picking up some Hyperion, which is good. What we got left? Not much. Does the Ares need anything? Not really. Cool. All right. That worked out pretty well, really. Now we are going to transfer crew back to the Ares. Give a fully staffed Ares here. Alright, they're over there. Now, the Trodoc can head for the station now. We picked up a bounty, so it must have been a some kind of reward. Although that might just be the travel to the system reward thingy. But, yeah, good start to the episode. Good action-packed start. Oh, but back to that post as well that I mentioned before. Yeah, it is still open for voting. I haven't made my decision yet. We've had a few good suggestions as well. Warhammer 3, I'm guessing Total War Warhammer 3 was the one, was mentioned there. We also had a few games like Cosmeteer, so Stardeus was one of the ones that came up as well, which is actually on my wish list. So that is under consideration, definitely. And I haven't made a 100% decision yet. Come on, guys. Need to speed it up. Just got to get that last bit of power. There we are. Alright, we're at the station. Excellent. Station's level 10, so I think it should be able to defend the Trodoc if it comes to it, and it's got some platforms as well. There's our visit one, so 10,000 bucks just for showing up. I'll take it. Okay, what else we got? Good deliveries, but they don't actually give me anything, so we're going to go straight with the bounties, which will give me fame. Up to a limit of, we can get up to 2,000 in the system, so we can double our fame. That's pretty cool, right? Well, I think it's pretty cool. I don't care what other people say, it's cool. Okay, so we have an unknown signal here, which may or may not be a good thing. It could be something coming from station. Actually, which faction? Soul. Alright, so we're good with taking quests from these guys. I didn't even check that out. We've got a fugitive bounty here, another one here. There's a pirate base in the area too. So what I'm thinking... oh, there was someone who commented about making it easier to form up my ships using the fleet stuff. It was an episode of a while ago that they were commenting on. I will pay attention to that, but just not tonight. I'm still not sure about the formations, and I'm still not sure about how I want to run with Ares because it needs some slimlining, and I think the Kestrel does as well. It's not really, we're not justifying all this armor, right? It could be a lot slimmer. Um, it's just, yeah, I wanted to go on for more action and less of design videos so that people wouldn't get too bored. We will have to, I've been putting it off and we will have to do that at some point as well. But for the time being, I think we're okay. So yeah, this formation may change as well. The Kestrel might have to go a little bit further back to guarantee that it doesn't take aggro. The Ares might go for a little bit further back in standards formation as well. And I kind of want to see what happens and what works. So yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, let's speed up time. I am avoiding the pack bounty as well. Yeah. I want to get these two first before we try and go after a pack. Usually packs a little bit easier because you know, multiple smaller enemies are usually a bit easier to target off, but I'm also slightly nervous. So, oh, eliminate Icarus. We gotta shoot our own ship. What? What? Ooh, there's an unknown signal up there too. We'll go find this bounty guy first, and then we'll go check what that is out. Check that out, whatever it is. Okay, here we go. We have our target incoming. Gonna say hi. How you doing? Can you please die? You've been a bad person, and the law is after you now. The law, that's us. Okay, so what do we got here? It's a big flat wally thing. It's got lots of lines and lots of point defense. There's a couple of missiles off the back. Okay. So I feel kind of confident just sending the owl in here, and the Kestrel can just yoink off to the side here and maybe take this shot, whereas the Ares is gonna go in around behind and smack it. The Ares needs to learn how to fly. Yeah, probably the one thing I shouldn't be confident about actually is the amount of beams here that it's got going on and the amount of large shields, right? That's a lot of defense. So I might just try and start targeting those. And the Kestrel is going to take a shot at that, I think. So instead, it can go off like this, and then rotate to be like so on it. And we'll slow down a little bit just so I can keep tabs of what's going on. Alright, so it's mainly going to be a shield battle here. They're going for my capacitor, which is a smart move. They've also got EMP missiles coming in. We managed to block one of them, which kind of makes me think I want to rotate like this, because they're going to start burrowing through my point defense on the way to the shields. Yeah, that's unhealthy. That is definitely unhealthy. And this is unable to keep up. Oh, it's got enough back thrust, maybe? No. We did take out the side here. That's pretty good. Alright. That is very good, in fact. I think the next thing I'll try and target is this, just so that... And then I think the owl actually wants to try and back away. Because this wants to have some distance. And I'm happier to take some distance at the moment. To let my other ships get into position. Not to mention more chance for my point defense to take that on and win. There we are. The Ares is helping out now as well with its own point defense. That's okay. Alright, so we now want to rotate back a little. The Kestrel is taking another shot here. Their own point defense has stymied that shot. Yeah, this is not so much fun. But the owl has managed to get away here. Maybe I shouldn't have been so confident, but at the same time, that shot from the Kestrel seems to have done the trick. And we can now target our main guns on that. One. And yeah. Boom. Cool. Alright, so the owl took some hits again. But again, it survived. Despite the odds against it, the owl continues to survive. I'm actually, to be honest, I'm kind of surprised. I would have thought that the owl was dead by now. It keeps on only just surviving, despite wings being blown off, despite lots of things happening. The owl just keeps on bringing it. Now, I have been, of course, redesigning it and upgrading it. And basically, as soon as the owl actually finally, breathes its last, then sure, we'll go on with an entirely new class set for it. But that worked pretty well. Oh, we have incoming. Right, it's a good thing that we did have the owl ready and repaired. We'll set our guys up because apparently we have no rest for us. Alright, he's just kind of slowing down. Yeah, come on. Alright, what do we got? We have the Andrade. Got a mix of everything, but EMP seems to be the way. Seems to be the popular choice these days. Alright, we're going to send the Ares out like that. And see if we can get the Kestrel in like that. Now I have just done this the wrong way, but that's fine. Kestrel, can you go up here? We'll slow down again. No EMPs, those are bad. Alright, so where can we target our disruptors? I might go after these. Try and reduce that incoming a little bit. And we're going to do this. And we might also, what is it? Ah, it's got a sensor array, okay. You know what? Send in the missiles. I think this is a missile fight. I think more and more I'll need to use the Owl's actual offensive capabilities. Yep, this was a good choice in turns. Because otherwise I think we'll find ourselves with a bit of a problem on our hands. Now, in terms of firing from the Kestrel, probably going to tell it to take that out once it can. And likewise, we're going to go after the flat cannon on the other side. Flat cannons suck for many reasons. I don't like them. Doing okay at the moment though. There's the flat cannons firing off. We'll be able to get here. There's incoming MP. Interesting enough, our The additional point defense is actually doing very little to help us there. Get the Kestrel to start turning in its position. Got another shot there coming in. Alright, we've taken off the wing here. Ah, now it is not I who is wingless. How the turns have tabled. Alright, we're going to switch rotation. So we're taking a little bit of a hammering on that wing. And the Ares is going to go for the cockpit. It's got a fairly good shot on it there, and it can start being at that. We might even be able to get a good shot off from this direction. Yeah, I can. We'll just redesignate those. And it might be the Kestrel wins us the fight here. There we are. Cool. Another one bites the dust. Excellent. Okay, so I'm not sure what bounty mission that was for. I suspect it's just the Pirate Hunter one. But I have to say, the pirates do have a tendency to just kind of show up when you're salvaging, trying to repair things. But all good. We are taking down those pirates, those filthy scum. And we're getting famous while doing so. Right? More crew. That's what we need. So we can get a whole 8 additional crew at the moment. And when we get up to 1500, that's going to be a fair bit more crew, right? We're going to have much better guys available. Much better ships in particular. Alright. So we just pull this apart. We will mark the wreck. That's the W. And there was another one down there, I think. Maybe there? There. Yeah, alright. Can we just unmark that? Right click. Ah, I always did wonder how to delete. That's good. Alright, we're just pulling that apart to see if there's anything in there we can grab straight away. How's the Kestrel on sulfur? Yeah, the Kestrel could use some sulfur, so it will go pick that up. And I bet the Ares could also use some. Yep, it's going to go pick that up as well. Cool. Alright. Let's go check out this, then go after that other bounty, and then we might head to the station and see what we can do. I have ideas for some escorts for the owls, and if we do good enough, we'll actually be able to pull that off today. And I'll be quite pleased. Oh, it's a titanium roid. What's the marker there? TR. I will be quite pleased about that situation if that happens. Essentially, I'm thinking some point defense boats for the owl, and then its front can become more armored instead of, oh, sorry, its front here can become more armored rather than this kind of big vulnerability we've got going on. And these crew members can be assigned instead to shields or something like that. That's the plan. I even have a design picked out. It's actually not mine in this case as well, or at least the base of it's not mine. I'm thinking I'm gonna make some changes to it, and they're gonna be little corvettes that also lay mines, basically. They're gonna be point defense miners or mine ships. Yeah, these are examples of the type of ships that we'll be going after. So you can see how they're using that angular sort of design. So it's a diagonal ship, if you will. Then it's nesting multiple layers of shields, and it's got layers of armor between it as well, which is a really cool way to design the ships, and it gives it a lot of side protection, gives it heaps of armor and forward thrusters, there's some real benefits to doing it that way. There's some downsides, which you don't get as much thrust from a diagonal ship, so starting off, it's not something I would necessarily do, and obviously it's not because I didn't do it that way. But yeah, it's a design concept that I'm thinking of adopting a little bit, rather than the whole bird situation. All right, we're gonna boost up. We can't. We need these guys kind of out in formation if we're gonna. At the same time, I should not send the owl too far ahead, right? Because that way gets us in trouble. So yeah, let's leave the owl out of trouble. Oh crap, yeah. Oh, they're gonna fight each other maybe. Yes, 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 that's what I want you to do, you fools. Kestrel, come down. Owl, rotate onto him. Aries, alright. We have a bit of a fight going on here. So we've got a pirate hunter bounty, as well as a bounty. And they're just kind of sitting there shooting each other. So this guy's a rail ship, and he's quite close to the Aries. So we're going to just park the Aries behind him, and we're going to shoot out his cockpit. In the meantime, the owl, no, the Kestrel is going to sneak up here. And the owl's just kind of sit off here and watch, maybe, right? So hi there, guys. We're here to shoot at your ass. Pew pew. We actually get to watch an engagement kind of at slightly at higher speeds too. We will shoot the owl like that, and you're going to rotate. Kestrel, you're definitely in range, and rotate to get your irons on right target. We will go down to half speed though, because this guy's actually turning. He's trying to shoot off my nose. That's a little bit unfortunate. No, we don't want that. We want that. The Aries, now that he's actually pointing at you, that could pose a bit of a danger. I don't think you're going to get out of the way, buddy. No. Point blank deck cannon shot. That's just rude. Sheer rudeness. Instead, it looks like I want to tell the owl to try and concentrate. Put out its limited firepower. Because someone just shot literally through the Aries. Ow. Yeah, what would we just have blow up here? That was a good shot. It rammed it through the point defense system. Yeah, the deck guns are doing nothing here. All right, maybe head back if you can, buddy. I don't think there's friendly fire, but it's still very frustrating when that happens. Owl, can you rotate over this way? Can you rotate like this and let the Kestrel get this damn shot? All right. I think we're gonna be okay here. Oh, they did take a shot at the Kestrel. It's a wounded bird, but mine's bigger, man. Yeah, take that. Right, that was a fun little fight. So we'll mark the Rex. Kestrel did take an engine shot. Yeah, okay. So maybe the armor is justified. I don't think so still, actually, to be honest. The Ares needs a little bit of repairs, and so once the owl is not the one that's been beaten up. But we'll pull this ship apart. We may even pull this one apart as well to grab it. I think there's probably going to be enough. Yep, there we are. We've got all the tri-steel we need. You can just send people back now, man. You don't need that stuff. Hold. Hold. Okay. So, it's time for my fleet of do-gooders to, yeah, you're a bit late to the party, man. If you're here on piracy patrol, then you're doing a bad job. Yeah, time for my fleet of do-gooders to head off to the station. Now, I would warp there. I know that you can if you're screaming at me, why don't you warp? Is because I don't think the owl's actually got enough Hyperium. We were having issues with that to be able to get from the warp point before. So yeah, that's the reason why. And, you know, as we run along here, we can probably clean up some things as well. We do have some unknown contacts off to the side there. That's probably like a goodie stash. But I'm fine with just avoiding them for the time being. Ooh, titanium. We're getting a fair bit of rare resources just kind of sitting around. Not sure why that's the case, but I sure am happy. Slowing down every time it reestablishes a contact on them. More uranium. Nice. Akayu. And there's a, yeah, okay. So I think maybe as you go up higher in levels or something of systems, you get better resources in the systems. So you don't have to jump into the sun. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, so let's have the owl have the chat. Turn in this fugitive bounty. I've got a bit more fame. Okay, so 15 souls would like to join. Now that's something we can do things with. So, how long? We've got time. Okay. So, I'm thinking I want a point defense frigate to cover up some of the owl's deficiencies. I may still keep the point defense on the owl for the time being. I'm not sure. You know what? Let me know in the comments. Should I keep this point defense on the owl and maybe just recrew it properly? Or should we ditch it entirely, make this all about the armor, and go from there? I'm interested to hear people's opinions. But we are going to be making 2 escort ships for the OWL Mark V here. And as I mentioned before, these aren't going to be even my ships, right? So let's just get a browser open. Let's grab, okay, hang on, I'm just Googling off to the side here. We want Cosmeteer, Point Defense Corvette. Yeah, okay. And I just want to make sure I'm crediting this guy as well. I think that's really important. The ES Crab. It's by a guy called where is he? Where is he? Where is your name on Reddit? Yaddah. Yep. So full credit he has, and I will find it and link it in the description for this video. He has his ship designs available in Steam Workshop. So I'll link it and you guys can go marvel at this ship and all the other ships he has. So I will be basing my new Corvette off this guy, and can we all just take a second as well to admire the amazing painting on this thing? It looks awesome. Okay, second's over. So what I like about this is it's very small, it's very efficient, takes a total of 6 crew. What I'm going to change about this is its ability to do some kind of offensive stuff. So it's solely point defense in this guy's layout. I'm going to move the engines, and I'm also going to then put a missile launcher here and a storage facility here. That's going to be full of mines and mine parts, and it's going to drop mines when we need to run away. So if the owl blows up and my other guys are suddenly exposed, or the corvettes are by themselves, these guys' job will be to try and lead them on a merry chase and drop mines behind them. That's the idea. I may even prepare some fights using them as well. So they're going to be a point defense slash utility ship. So I'm keeping that off to the right hand side. As I said, I'll link in the YouTube later on. And actually I need to just arrange things so I can actually see OBS still and respond to chat if it comes up. There we are. All right, cool. Let's go. Build new ship. Build new ship button. Here we go. Give me the mirror line just so I know where the middle is. Yep, cool. All right. So now we'll turn that off because this is not a ship that is going to be mirrored. So we're going to need a planning mode on. Right, got to get this right. Medium reactor, a small shield here, a large thruster, and they've placed it like so. I think, no, that needs to go out slightly. There we are. We have our airlock hatch here. We've got also a bunk here, and I want it up the top. We're going to grab some corridor like so. Point defense. And I know it's maybe it is a comment. Let me know as well if you think I'm copping out here. If I should abandon these and build my own, so to speak. But I was googling around to get ideas, and I saw that, and I just thought I don't think I can like improve on this at all. Like beyond the changes, the small design changes that I'm making. Yeah, it's really neat and really efficient and really elegant. So kudos. All right, so this is where things will start changing. We're going to put our large thrusters here and here instead. And this is where it starts getting less elegant and efficient too. Because basically people have to move through slow lanes to be able to get here. Then we're going to go for offensive sort of things. We'll drop a launcher here. And then we're going to grow storage here. All right. Then we're going to need some armor. Now, if I turn on that mirror line, this will help. Yep, cool. We'll get some armor wedge. Wedge. You know what? We'll mirror it. Again, we're deviating slightly from this guy's design, so that's fine. I'm happy to deviate. Now that I've changed some things, it needs to make sense for me now. Mirror line back on. We're going to want armor there. Drop this here. And then, yeah, we want armor there. Okay. So just looking at this, my main concern is that shield. Shielding the point defense, but not the thruster here. We also have a weakness in our missiles. I've just realized we also have a problem with how things get there over there. So, more redesign. Maybe this will turn out to be a lot more mine than anyone else's that I anticipated. So let's think this through. We'll just pull it apart a little bit. We know that we need these points. No, I'm going to want storage, but I'll delete it for the time being. Can I get it? Yeah, maybe. Maybe I can. No, that won't work. That also won't work. Maybe if it's like this, that, and then that, and then this. Oh, hey, this. And then we can grab some storage here. Oh, I love it. I'm a genius. I mean, I'm reasonably good at some things. We do need a bit of corridor there. Cool. I think this is going to be it. We will move that in. I don't like that now. If I do that. You know what else this is lacking? Fire extinguishers. Fire extinguishers are lacking from this setup. And that mirror line is no longer on target. Let's fix that. I think that's the middle now. Yep, seems legit. Turn off mirror. Get rid of that. Turn mirror back on. Do I need... I don't need really the corridor there. But we could... maybe put a fire extinguisher. And then... oh, I'm missing a thruster. Hang on. That's bad. About there. Yep. So what I could do is just sneak a fire extinguishers in here. And then that armor can then go like that. Oh, happy days. Flip like that. Flip like that. Yeah, I'm still going to link this guy's thing in the description to make sure credit is given where credit is due. Because I think substantially the design comes from them. The bit I'm not terribly happy about is that this thruster is a little bit uncovered. So I think I'm going to make two versions of this. We're going to make a right-hand version and a left-hand version so that this will be off to the right-hand side of the owl and the other one will be off to the left-hand side of the owl. And the reasoning being there is that if you're facing a ship that's here, right, and if you're off to the right, all the shots are going to come in like this, which means that this is still protecting this particular thruster. And if we mirror it, so this shield is on the right-hand side instead, then we'll get the same deal. That's my thoughts anyway. So we will create that one. Actually, no, we're gonna need to grab it. We're gonna copy the selected parts and then we're gonna make it so. That's one down. And then we're gonna build another ship right next to it. And then turn on this and we'll go paste, flip it like that, and make it so. Cool. All right. Now, we have 2 new ships, which is awesome. Just put them out like this. They're tiny little. This guy called them the crab class. I can see where he's coming with that one. I'm not going to call them crabs because I ain't got crabs. Now, what I am going to do is name the first one the Anthony. So Anthony has been very consistent in saying hi and keeping company to me in chat during my streams, so I think it's only fair that Anthony gets a ship named after him. So adapted from Crab Mark Art 2 by Kolos. Additional mine layer for more utility. Done. Okay, the next one is going to be called the Brunhin, and I hope I've got that right. Again, excellent suggestions on YouTube. A lot of comments from him. Hang on, let's make sure I got this right because this could be terrible if I shout out to someone whose comments I read all the time and I just get their name wrong. I'm horrible with faces and names, but this is even written down for me, right? So I've got to get this right. All right. So let's check to the published ones. Yep. And just to make it super clear, though, I do have his name, but he does have a numeral after it, or she. I actually don't know. So Brunhin2, congratulations, you get your own ship as well. So it's adapted from Crab Mark II by Kolos and added mine layer for additional utility. Cool. All right, we have the Brunhin2 and the Anthony. So in order to crew it, what we're going to do is unpause it for a start. We'll transfer crew. The full amount can go to the Brunhin, and the full amount can go to the Anthony. Now we just lost 12 crew members from the Owl, so we'll of course have to hire more. We'll just hit hire all because we still need 2 more crew to round out the Owl anyway. Which is kind of cool because I believe that we're getting to the point now where we have fully crewed ships again, apart from the Trodoc, which doesn't always need crew, to be honest. We only need it when we need to come out and mine. So yeah, that's we have some point defense ships. Now, let's fix these up a little bit as well, because one of the things that I haven't done is set this to be mines. And the other thing that I want to do is go mine parts here. And then over here, we're going to go set this guy to be mines as well. And then mine parts. Now, I haven't used mines before. I haven't even seen anyone use them. So, stationary mines detonate in proximity to enemy ships, shooting out damaging shrapnel. Requires a mine factory to manufacture. Fire at will, fire limitlessly. Okay. So rather than trying to manufacturing, oh, look at the guys go. We're just going to have a chat to the station and buy some mines. I'm hoping that they have, they don't have a huge amount. We may have to edit the Trodoc so it can. You're just going to smash into my ship. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, man. We may have to talk to the Trodoc, or get the Trodoc to be building these for us. We do have some spare availability though, so yeah, let's do it. Mines. Yeah, if I put it here, it's going to make things work faster. Yeah, we'll do it there. Cool. And then we'll need to set out some places for those said mines to go. We'll go there, why not? Alright, so we need iron and ammo, really? Okay. Yeah, hang on. We want to do some things here then. We'll allow a little bit of ammo to be stocked. I don't want heaps. Alright, let's talk to them. Let's grab maybe 200 ammo. And what else do we need? We needed iron. Plenty of iron here as well. And we'll move some crew over to the Trodoc just because otherwise this might take a while. Alright, these guys are coming in, dropping off stuff. Our crew's coming in. Dropping off things, that's good. Someone needs to give this thing power, please. Have I set power things? Nope. Nope, just needed to wait. Just needed to wait. Stop hitting my ship, man. Yeah, it's taken a while to be able to get power to this place. It's because it's kind of very inefficient pathing. We are getting plenty of mine parts though, so the Trodoc can transfer its resources over to the Anthony and the Brunhin2. Brunhin. I'm going to say Brunhin. I hope I've got that right. If not, shout out to me. Let me know. Type in the phonetics of how to say that, and I'll be happy to get that right. Alright, let's chat to the station. We don't have reloads, so I just want to make sure we've got a little bit of extra. I know that I can make it on the Kestrel and the areas if I need to, but it's better to be prepared. Alright, cool. And we will transfer crew back to the Kestrel, leaving the Trodoc once again undercrewed. Now, the Anthony is our left-hand ship. Yep, little beep up. And the Brunhin is our right-hand ship. So, just sit them just behind the wingtips, I think. And I think this would be where I'd want to save the formation. Can we do that? Right. I know there's a way to do it. Actually, here we are. Save that. Alt 4. Alright, so if I go Alt 4, no, if I click on this, Alt 4, no, click on them, Alt 4, and it will go to it. Okay. Cool. So now we just need to test this out. So we have renegade pack bounties that we could go for, or we've got an unknown signal. I think I'm going to go after the renegade pack bounties. Anthony, what are you doing? Stop that immediately. I'm gonna have some fun with that. All right, so the areas are gonna go off like this. The Kestrel is gonna come along here. I think the next stream, by the way, we're gonna slimline the Ares and we're gonna do something with the Kestrel. I need to spend some time designing these ships to make them properly fit for purpose again. I think that's back in the last system. Yeah, okay. Oh well. But yeah, we're gonna go for the Renegade Pack Bounty. No, we're gonna go for the one up north of us. Just go to 4. Stop it, Kestrel. Yes, the only time I get to shout at the people following me. Now, these guys are going to be completely useless if there is no missiles coming my way. So the only other thing I have to think of is whether or not I want flak cannons would be a better investment. It would be less elegant and compact though. Alright, send the owl here. Okay. So we might just send these guys off like so. And we're going to test out their mine laying capabilities. Alright. So we'll make this 1 and make this 1. And yeah, you're on proximity, that's good. Launch mines. Oh, they shoot them out. Okay. So we want to tell them to turn around. Alright, we've got it incoming now, so we might as well select our fleet and tell them to Alt 4. So what have we got? We've got a Glimmer here. We've got a Gunwing. The Gunwing's probably the most deadly one that I can see so far. I think I'm going to rotate the Ares like so. And the Kestrel is going to come off to the side here. I'm kind of really curious to see what happens here. I've never seen mines, ever, not even on anyone else's YouTubes. And I'm very interested to know what happens. Alright, we've got incoming rail. That should be taken out actually. Yep. This guy is in proximity. It's about to blow up. Probably some reasonable damage there. Alright, so the Ares, you can target that. Kestrel is just kind of going off to the side here. That's all good. Alright, we've got some more mines triggering. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So we'll just set that. I don't know. That actually looked fairly reasonable. He kind of bulled his way through them. Certainly the point defense is keeping up now. We are having no problems here. I'm going to do a quick turn here. No, don't do that, Kestrel. It's meant to shoot them. Got more guys coming in, we'll see how it handles it. In the meantime, the areas can just go back into the position here. I am in no danger whatsoever. Cool. We even be able to repair midway through the fight. Got a cartridge and a Lux coming in. So what have we got? We have you here. I almost think the owl can back up, and so can the kestrel. Just see if these mines will actually take him out or not. Am I gonna watch the new three musketeers? They've got Paris Hilton as a love interest. That's kind of weird, as Paris Hilton as Three Musketeers is not the first things I think of, to be honest. But sure, if the trailer looks good, then why not? Yeah, those mines didn't really do much. Maybe this is why no one uses them. Yeah, we'll send in this guy here. In the meantime, the Kestrel, go after him. Just rotate to Railfan and take him out. I don't know, I loved that music, movie when I was a kid though. Who doesn't want to be D'Artagnan? That was just overkill. I'm not even sure it's worth marking the wreck here, except for I probably should. Alright, that was pretty easy. The pack bounties couldn't stand up to us. The mines didn't do all that much, to be honest. I'm not sure if you just need a really dense minefield. I mean, there was only one of them that most of them triggered, so I guess how much should I realistically expect? But certainly they kept up with point defense then, so I can't really complain on that purpose, or that point. Alright, let's go for another one. Keep testing this out. Keep getting some fame for doing so as well, which will be nice. It's another 42. And another 5 crew members, which will drop on the Trodoc straight away. We have a pirate hunter. Let's go after this guy then. Nope. Don't wanna let me come in range. Oh well. Whoa. Hi guys. That's a dense blob of incoming. So let's do this, then rotate these so they're presenting their rears. Then you guys can just fire infinitely. Oh, we're hitting. We're hitting the timer, which means I will need to run off really soon. It's an airport pickup, but they have said that they're going to be delayed. So, as in delayed takeoff. So we're going to risk it a little bit for the biscuit here. We're going to seed some mines in front of us. And we might just back up slightly. See if that will work. Now, the Kestrel will target this guy. The second rail launcher is going to target this guy. Yeah, I need to. That's right, because it's got to have people firing it. So I've made it incredibly crew inefficient. Alright. Yeah, maybe that was not the best. We'll turn it back to fire at will. And rotate back. In the meantime, you're going to come up and just shoot this guy, please. Apparently the Kestrel is not going to be there in time, so it can just fire all guns at this guy. Fire! Yeah, thought that shield might protect it. Let's slow down a little bit to keep this on target. The Ares is good. There goes one of our mines. This can start rail fanning again. You're going to present your front here. You're going to present your front here. Yeah, we're not getting amazing things out of the mines, but I'm also not too super surprised here. all things considered. Oh, we have a little guy here as well. They've got missiles, which are the least deadly to me. I think we'll set the missiles out like this, and you can instead target him. Kestrel taking out the ordnance. But I should probably take them out actually, because they might present a danger to the Kestrel. Yep, the Owl's missile launchers have taken this guy down as well. And this is about to do some similar sort of things. Areas can present on this guy and start taking him out. Meanwhile, the Kestrel needs to railfan back, and it might even want to try and target its second gun on that one. Fire the railgun. Fire the railgun? Damn it, man. Fire the railgun. We've got a cutthroat here. Missiles can go on that. Ares is being lured out of position. Kestrel has taken these two with 2 well-placed rail shots. Can follow up with an encore on the ordnance here. And the Ares can just strafe its way back rather than being lured out of position by this guy. Cutthroat is going to have a bad day actually, enough even without the Ares interference, or Kestrel's interference I should say, so we're not going to go with that. Yeah, I see what you're doing here, man. I see what you're doing. And we've got our missiles coming in. The owl is just not... Oh, it has been touched. Something blew up. Okay. That's unfortunate. We're out of mines. Yeah. Maybe I should just go with missiles instead. I think another couple of crew members as well would not go amiss. Are you within targeting? No. What you can do then is just rotate and target that, please. In the meantime, yep. Kestrel is going to just railfan and take out those guys as they come into range. You're done. Owl can go after this guy as well with its missiles. That should dust one. Pun intended. Alright, we'll go after him now as well. Just a little bit out of range of the Ares. Ares just can't get into range. I suspect that the missiles aren't making it there as well. Oh man, you're just too weak. Not even a single shield here, man. Fortunately, our little guys here blocking our missile shots, I think. There we are. He's dead. Oh, what? He's not dead? You just took a double Kestrel rail to the face, man. Oh, you know, good for you. Yeah, you're dead now. Cool. Alright, so we did lose something then, but all in all, that was a successful enough fight. You want to stop shooting? I know that they're filthy pirates, but shooting people in space is just bad, guys. Ow? No? You're not going to stop shooting? We're also out of missiles from that fight. We expended a whole heap of ordnance there. I think some of these guys had missiles though. We'll just mark a W and go back to base, I think. Anyway, I need to go. That was the end of the stream. Thank you very much for watching. I have someone to go pick up from the airport. So I hope that you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next stream. Cheers now.